Hi, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Unity of Light Spiritual Center of Vestal, New York. I wanted to start out today by saying that we are not going to do our traditional service any longer. We're going to do more of a meditation talk or any kind of spiritual talk. We'll go through lessons. We're going to learn how to meditate. We'll learn how to do some psychic abilities, do some psychic and meditation work. So we're going to transition this channel to a more of a learning channel. In the future, we may do some other services, but for the most part, we're going to keep it to the learning aspect of spirituality and spiritualism. So we're going to move into more of a mediumship and psychic development avenue. We're going to start today with learning about meditation. My friend Reverend Pattie Yoder, is going to have a discussion today and a lesson on how to meditate, what to look for, how to practice it. And then we're going to go in and we're going to do a meditation today, a 10 or 15-minute meditation, just to get you started on psychic development and just to free your mind and let go of all the stresses of the day, all the stresses of this world. And we're going to go in, we're going to learn how to meditate, we're going to learn how to open up your mind and free your mind. So I'm going to at this time I'm going to turn it over to Pattie, Reverend Pattie Yoder, recently ordained, and she'll take it away. Go ahead, Pattie.
I want to spend a little time talking about the word meditate or meditation. Meditate is a verb in our dictionary. It's an action word, but your action in this case is to be still. And you might not think that that is a difficult challenge, but for many of us, it can be. Because the moment we try to be still, the whole world comes flooding in our noisy brains. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some meditation practices and see if any of them ring true for you. Meditation is defined as thinking deeply or focusing one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting or music for religious or spiritual purposes, or as a method of relaxation. The goal of meditation is described as using a technique to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. And that would be for either growing spiritually or calming yourself down in a stressful situation. For the Unity of Light Christian Spiritualist Learning Center meditation, this is a foundational practice that is not only recommended, but required for us to increase our gifting and instruction to help connect to our Creator, Holy Spirit, Jesus, and other light-directed guides and teachers, provided to help us on our way to manifest gifts and grow in the path to which we are called. Not everyone meditates the same way, has the same discipline, steps, or path to their own success and spiritual growth through meditation. This is what makes the subject of meditation challenging to teach, as there is not one how-to step-by-step instruction manual. You will therefore find a lot of material online and in books. I would advise you to be curious and read what you find, because you may find advice or a ritual that may help you overcome some meditation issues you may be having, or even fears of getting started. Oftentimes, we tell ourselves, I can't do this. And guess what? When we tell ourselves such a thing, it's probably going to be true. What I hope to do with this time is introduce you to my thoughts on meditation, a few kinds of meditation, and some of my own practices that may encourage you to explore what works for you so you can create your own spiritual practice, which includes a fulfilling meditation ritual that meets what you need to grow in your gifting and calling. First, I want to share some things in general about meditation. Establishing a time to meditate is very important for both your spirit and creator spirit, your guides and angels, to know when and where they can meet you on a regular basis. If you are sporadic or all over the place in your timing to meditate, the wisdom you are seeking in the quiet may also be sporadic and all over the place, or non-existent. If your regular meditation time is changing, don't forget to tell Creator, your spirit guides, your angels of the change. If you have a family, make sure they know your schedule, and you are to enforce the fact that nothing short of a house burning down or a serious accident should be an acceptable reason that they interrupt you. Does that seem harsh? Perhaps it may. But until you have a well-established meditation time, you will be surprised about how many interruptions will find their way to you just when you begin to sit down and get into your meditation time. You need to establish your boundaries. If small children are involved in your home, you may need to create your quiet meditation around their sleep time until they're old enough to understand the concept of the importance of time with God. Older children should be taught the seriousness of alone time with Creator and be encouraged to do the same, maybe a separate, shorter meditation time with them as they are getting older until they do choose their own, will help them learn by doing and not be afraid of their meditation time. If you set your meditation time after your family settles in their room for the night or before they wake, you have the greatest chance for peace and lack of interruptions. But this means you must be disciplined, consistent, and serious about your meeting time with the Creator. Stuff happens and you need to be flexible. Find the time of least resistance and stick with it until things change. And I promise you, they will change. But if you are flexible, you can always accommodate the changes. But do not stop. Don't let anything stand in your way of your meditation practice. In time, your family will notice a difference in you in many positive ways and will see that this time with Creator makes you a better all-around person, not just spiritually growing. Next, do not confuse prayer with meditation. Prayer is talking to Creator, worshiping, petitioning for something, and expressions of gratefulness. Meditation is listening to Creator and light being sent to teach and enlighten you. I prefer to pray prayers of gratefulness and worship just before my meditation. This opens my heart to God. I save petition prayers for a totally different time. To me, they are important, but do not belong at meditation time unless Spirit is placing a prayer on your heart for another person. Obviously, then you obey. Naturally, meditation is about listening and is for the specific person of hearing and obeying. This is not to say you will never be instructed or led to pray, sing, worship, write, or something else during your meditation time. The point of meditation is to know the Creator's voice and know the Creator better and better. So when you hear the beloved Creator's voice, you learn to discern and obey and not dismiss it as just another one of your stray thoughts. Remember too, there is no right time or right amount of time to meditate. You may find yourself sitting in your car waiting on a child or spouse getting out on an activity or appointment. Instead of spreading over the waiting, use that time for a mini meditation. You can meditate as many times a day as works for you, but do find time to meditate, even for a short time every single day. The more hectic the day, the more you need to make a time to meditate. On these days, I catch the snippets of time when they appear, and I don't worry about how long those snippets of time last. If you have what's called monkey mind, meaning your thoughts and ideas are all over the place, do not get frustrated. Write down ideas or to-dos that pop into your head onto your notebook or a separate pad if you'd rather reserve your meditation notebook for only sacred things. Do not judge the thoughts or yourself. Thank them for coming and send them lovingly on their way. How long you meditate is a personal preference and one that should grow as you grow, yet be flexible enough to accommodate life changes where others are involved. We are, after all, on this earth for relationship, and things will happen, and often they do happen, to interfere with your time. You have to be in control of that. Do have a pen and paper handy. Never go into meditation without those tools to record what you are shown or told. This may not happen every day at first, but as your commitment and seriousness increases, so will Spirit's response to that commitment you have made. Again, this is why a routine is preferable, because they cannot meet you and speak to you if they do not know when you are available to receive. The next question you might want to ask is, what kind of meditation suits me? There are all kinds of meditations. If you look at healthline.com, they say there are 6 popular types of meditation practice: mindfulness, spiritual, focus, movement, mantra, and transcendental. But if you look at other sites, you will find that they may say there's 3 or countless or 8. It doesn't matter. I just encourage you to read about meditation from other sources of information. You may want to learn these different forms of meditation and see which one helps you the most in your path to developing the best spiritual growth meditation for you. What meditation practice works best for me? My personal goal is to meditate 2 times a day. I'm not always successful, I confess. But in the morning, I have a combined meditation and prayer time where I take about a half an hour to focus on my affirmations, prayers of closure and protection for the day, for myself and my family. I commit my intentions for the day to discern Creator's best for me and everyone I encounter. I look at a Bible verse or several Bible verses and contemplate on a meaningful one during meditation and let that time guide me through my day. I meditate during the morning at least 5 minutes. I know everybody has the same problem in the morning. Everything is out before you. Everything that needs to be done today is waiting on you. But I have this knowing in my spirit that my Creator is waiting on me as well and would love to spend a little time with me before I step out into the day. My favorite meditation time is at night before bed, and this time can often last from 15 to 40 minutes or more if the Spirit moves me to stay longer. I like to burn Palo Santo wood or diffuse essential oils like sacred frankincense, Palo Santo, cedar wood, or myrrh while I meditate. I sometimes use incense in these fragrances as well. I love to listen to music with no words. I prefer to be ready for bed before I meditate, so when I'm done, I can slip into sleep without stopping to take medicine, change, turn down my bed, or otherwise ready myself for sleep. This usually guarantees me a great night's sleep and good and wonderful dreams. I prefer to be in the dark with candles lit. I have a place in my bedroom set up as a small altar with meaningful spiritual things, including Bible verses that help me remember who I am in Christ. Though I can meditate when I'm away from home without many of these things, my altar or rituals, I prefer them, especially when I'm home. I always have a meditation message notebook and pen, and I use it often. I'm always open to more time with my beloved Creator. When the communing is good, I do not worry about the clock, as I work to start meditation early enough that I do not have to rush through my time with Creator. I never meditate in bed because I fall asleep so easily. I pray when my head hits that pillow, but I do not meditate. If I have monkey mind with thoughts all over the place, I use what's called the Ho'oponopono prayer. That's a mouthful, similar to a mantra, and it clears things up for me. The shortened version is, I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. I use this shortened prayer. It is the tail end of the original prayer, which actually says, Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son, all in one, to clear my subconscious of all the emotional charged things stored in it, in other words, my monkey mind. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. So you can see why I use that. I'm asking Creator to help me clear my mind. Forgive me for being distracted or thinking things that I ought to be calming instead of letting take presence in my mind. If you have never heard of the Hopo prayer, I encourage you to Google it and read the backstory. You will be very amazed. You can also use this prayer anytime during the day if you catch yourself in negative thinking, hurting about others or things they have done or said to you, dwelling or obsessing about things you ought not to be, or to bridge a gap between someone you are fighting with, and so much more. It is the ultimate healing prayer because you are asking for forgiveness for any part you might have had in creating the situation. So when I use the Ho'oponopono prayer at meditation time, I use it with the specific goal of being able to let my Creator know that I want to clear my mind of all things, be forgiven of things that might be holding me back from being in the presence of God. And just a word outside of meditation, if you're obsessing about something and you cannot get to sleep, repeating the Ho'oponopono prayer until you fall asleep is a perfect way. So I encourage you to use it not only in meditation, but when you need it during the day or nighttime. So I have covered with you my own spiritual practice. And I want you to know that everybody in the leadership positions at the church is happy to talk to you or answer any questions about meditation that you might still have. My email is Pattii, Pattiiyyc @gmail.com. That's all lowercase. Let me say that again. Pattii, Pattiiyyc @gmail.com. And I would like you to go ahead and email me if you have any questions about meditation that may have been raised in this talk. Also, to make suggestions for classes that we might do on this media in our YouTube channel in the future. Is there a subject you would like to study with us that Ray and I can facilitate for you? We hope to have more technology coming through, so maybe we can do some interactive work in the future. But for the time being, just know that you can reach me by email, and I will channel your suggestions and all of your questions, do some studying myself if I need to, and we will revisit the subject of meditation in the future. Ray, thank you.
Right now, at this time, we're going to go into meditation. I'm going to guide us into that meditation, and then possibly at some point, I may stop talking, and we'll just probably meditate for a few more minutes after that, and then we'll come out of that. So what you're going to want to do is relax, sit back in your chair, put your feet flat on the ground, on the floor. Make sure you're comfortable and close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath and let go of any tension as you feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and release your thoughts, letting them drift far away. Take another slow, deep breath and know that in this moment, all is well. Imagine you are taking a walk along a tropical beach on a summer day. You are on vacation. You have all the time in the world. And today, you have the beach all to yourself. Their weather is perfect. And as you walk along, you can smell the salty air and feel the light ocean mist on your face. Perhaps you're walking barefoot on the packed sand just by the water's edge. And as you walk, you can feel your heels pushing into the sand a little with each step. And now and then, the warm water just barely laps up to kiss your feet. Sandpipers dart here and there at the edge of the water. And out beyond the breakers, a small flock of penguins soar just above the water. Take a moment to simply walk along, take in the scenery and the sounds, and enjoy. Soon, you come to an inviting lounge chair that's been set up for you on the sand, and you decide this would be a good time to take a rest. So you settle down and get comfortable, shading your eyes with a nice big straw hat. Now you're completely content to simply lie back, relax, and listen to the sound of the waves. Your body is loving this restful feeling, and a wonderful wave of deep relaxation begins to gradually make its way all through you. The relaxation moves through your body easily, beginning with your toes, moving up through your feet and ankles and into your calves and knees. And it makes its way up into your upper legs and hips. Now your legs and hips are completely comfortable and deeply relaxed. And this wave of peace, relaxation, moves on into your abdomen and lower your back and your chest and upper back. And you are feeling completely comfortable and deeply relaxed. And this wave of peace, relaxation, flow up into your shoulders and down your arms, into your hands and out of your fingertips. You are feeling wonderfully calm and settled. And so this wave of peace, energy flows up through your neck, throughout your head and face, and right out the top of your head. Now your whole body is relaxed, comfortable, and peaceful as it can be. As you listen to the gentle rhythm of the waves, begin to notice the rhythm on your breath. It's a lot like the ocean, wave after wave, peaceful breath after peaceful breath. Begin to follow your breath a little more closely now. And between each breath, pause just a moment to enjoy the feeling. Breathe in, pause just a bit. Breathe out, pause just a bit. and the timing that's comfortable for you. This little pause helps you to really savor each breath. Notice how good each breath feels and how it nourishes you. Your body loves this peaceful, relaxing rhythm. Like the ocean loves the waves, so perfectly natural and satisfying. To enjoy this feeling even more with each breath in, inwardly say the word deep. And with each breath out, inwardly say the word peace. If you feel good, if it feels good to you, repeat it for some time. As you lie on your comfy lounge chair on the beach on this beautiful summer day and enjoy the peaceful, relaxing comfort. Stay as long as you like. At this time, I'm going to ask you to come back from the beach. Bring your awareness back to your body. Begin to feel your body. Begin to open your eyes and realize that you are back. Everyone. So we're going to close with this. 10 things to know and remember about meditation. Meditation improves your focus. Number 2, meditation relieves stress. Number 3, meditation relaxes your mind. Number 4, when meditating, focus on your breathing. It'll often help you focus through a meditation. Number 5, when things come into your mind, just let them flow out of your mind. Don't hold on to them. Don't let them harness a piece of your meditation. Let them just flow right on through. Happens all the time. Things come in, you just got to let them go out. Number 6, practice, practice, practice. Or in Reverend Pat's case, meditate, meditate, meditate. The more you do it, the better. Which leads me to number 7, create a habit of meditation. Number 8, turn off outside distractions. Turn off your phone. Don't have the TV on unless you're listening to meditation music. Let people know If you have other people in the house, hey, I'm going into this room, I'm going to be meditating. Please don't bother me for 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever, because sometimes it takes a little bit to get comfortable, and you might only be meditating for 10 minutes, but you need at least a half an hour, 45 minutes of peace. Number 9, write down what you see for reference. Sometimes it's good to create a journal and log what you've seen in meditations, because sometimes it can help you out in things in the future. Sometimes that's how spirit tells you things. Number 10, this is how we develop, meditation is how we develop a connection to spirit. Connection is the key to your psychic development. So this is just about everything other than practicing your psychic development. This is the key to get started, is meditation. So in closing, I am happy you all tuned in. I look forward to seeing everybody at church this week. I'm glad everyone is somewhat getting back to normal. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for meditating with us, and look forward to things in the future. As far as, like I said in the beginning, lessons, give us some ideas. Anything you guys have, leave it in the comment section at the lower half of this video. You can click on the thing that says leave a comment, and any ideas you guys have, just shoot them out there, put them in at the comment section, and we'll review them and get a little bit of a library going on some future ideas, future lessons, and teachings, as well as meditations in the future. So we hope you enjoyed the YouTube channel, and have a good day. God bless.